Look at how James Charles regrets rude comments towards Ariana Grande. Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel. James Charles, after being cancelled off the internet for flirting with minors, silently sneaked back under the impression that he could go back to regularly posting. But this did not turn out to be the case, as the beauty guru is now facing criticism for claiming that calling Ariana Grande rude has been his biggest regret. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon if you want to be notified about the video we put out next. Number 5. Before his cancellation. It's been quite a while since we've heard anything regarding James Charles, as he's undoubtedly been flying under the radar ever since his last controversy. After the scandal involving him took place, he decided to keep a low profile. He unfollowed all the drama channels that he was following on his social media accounts, and as of now posts once in a blue moon on his own channel, and has been getting way less views than he used to in his golden days. Before everything that recently came out against him, James was probably at the peak of his social media success and also managed to get a whole new audience on the platform known as TikTok. After that, James latched on to every relevant influencer and celebrity that came his way, and during that time, the number of views he used to get was astounding, them being about 10 to 20 million per video. Number 4. His long break. Before James decided to go on a hiatus from influencing on social media after his scandal, he put a lot of his projects that were still in progress at the time on hold. He was also planning to launch a podcast with his friends called Good and Fresh, and not only that, a makeup line owned by him was also about to be launched. Some people speculated that the reason he cut his break short was because he had makeup sitting in his warehouses that he needed to get off his hands through selling. Number 3. His recent Instagram live Q&A. The other day on Instagram, James decided to go live and answer some of his fans' questions, and the very first question he was asked was related to his upcoming podcast. Someone asked when it was going to come out, to which James replied that his team had to put it on hold. However, the set and everything needed for a podcast to be a genuine podcast was in place. The second question was regarding the quantity of videos he put out, as before his break, it used to be 2 times every week, and he replied that he decided to take a step back. The third question was about his sister's merchandise, or more precisely, when it was going to start to ship, and the reply to that was that it would begin in a few weeks. To be frank with all of you watching, I honestly think that James is asking all these questions from himself because I seriously doubt anyone would give a damn about his projects. Number 2. The deal with his upcoming makeup line. James has been hinting at the arrival of his makeup line since last year, and let us all hope that the makeup isn't close to expiring, because according to the man himself, it is now set to come in 2022. James's makeup sponsor, Morphe, however, put out a statement which indicated that they were going to drop James in light of the allegations that surfaced against him. But 6 months later, his palettes are still selling on their official website. It seems that Morphe isn't in a hurry to part ways with James, as he, of course, is responsible for bringing a whole lot of money in their business. Number 1. The whole thing with Ariana Grande. In 2018, James had a collaboration with Shane and Ryland, during which he was asked by the couple who the rudest celebrity that he had ever met was, and seemingly without thinking twice or stuttering even once, James replied to them that it was none other than Ariana Grande. Long story short, after showing up to one of her concerts and interacting with her via social media, James was unfollowed by Grande after some controversial stuff about him came up, and James, well, took it personally. In his latest Instagram live session, James was asked about what Ariana did that made him think of her as the rudest celebrity he had ever met, to which James replied, literally nothing, and that saying what he said was one of the biggest regrets of his career that still hangs over him like a shadow, even after all the years that have passed. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and also watch the 2 videos on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.